Victims of domestic violence, of sexual violence, and I know you also speak to men, you counsel a lot of men. What drives them?
So I think what really drives them is this whole social sanction of being the man.
It's a superiority complex.
Yes, it is absolute superiority of existence, that I'm a man and I can just do anything at any point of time.
You know, we do have an extremely patriarchal culture, as you were mentioning, and at the same time, you know, we are embracing modernity. So women, and it's very interesting that the survivor of the Mumbai rape, as well as the unfortunate victim of the Delhi rape, were young women who were going out into the world and trying to make something of themselves. And the perpetrators of those crimes were men who didn't really have any sort of great options ahead for them, you know. It just shows you how these two divergent strains in society, which is one is modernism and sort of embracing this kind of, aspirational 21st century outlook on life, is clashing with these inherited old patriarchal sexist notions of what, Indian society has traditionally embraced.
And very often you hear people saying, oh, well, young girls shouldn't be wearing short skirts or they shouldn't be wearing sleeveless dresses. How does that make you feel?
I think the word shouldn't implies morality of a sort, and as a young girl I resent that, because I think that the way I dress is my choice, and it doesn't make me become a certain type of person morally. I'm not good. I'm no better if I were to wear a sari or a short skirt.
It does seem that every day you pick up the papers or you look at any international website or international newspaper and they pick up a story about rape in India. Do you feel India is getting a bit of an unfair reputation?
Rape exists everywhere. It's not as though it's, more prevalent here than it is in the United States.
Welcome back. The information communications technology provider RLG has signed a sponsorship deal with 3 Nawetan football teams. The package includes financial and material support to the teams. Mamadou S. Jallo witnessed Wednesday's signing ceremony, and this is his report.
Communication and technology industry. RLG company is firmly establishing itself as a dominant force in this competitive market. Inaugurated in June by the Vice President Ajah Dr. Aissatou Njie Seydi and headquartered along the Kairaba Avenue, RLG is specialized in assembling mobile phones, laptops and other electronic devices with a view to making these essentials of modern day life affordable and accessible to all Gambians. Well, they might be the newest kid on the block in the ICT sector, but they are not left behind in their corporate social responsibility. The latest in reaching out to their fast-growing customer base was this signing ceremony to sponsor 3 Nawetan football teams. The lucky teams are Medina Football Club from the Serekunda East Nawetan Zone, Manchester City from Banjul, and Konbi Football Club, who will now be called RLG Football Club from Serekunda West. The teams have a proven success record in their respective Nawetan centers, and RLG is proud to be associated with them.
And we know taking part in sports is one of the easiest and fastest way of spreading out your message to young people. RLG's main aim and objective is to encourage young people to be involved in life skills training. If we cannot, in terms of what we do as RLG, meaning taking you to our school and teach you how to repair, make sure you have a skillful talent to be your own self-employed member or your own self-employed person. We put in something to discourage sitting on the streets or not doing anything.
The sponsorship deal will include financial assistance and the provision of football materials to the teams.
We also think the teams that we are partnering just now will also champion the idea that we have. We can't just reach out to every young individual, but we also think partnering with you will help us spread the message that there is a lot to be done in terms of gainful skill, which sport is part of. Right? You partner with any young people, you give them hope and courage that there is more to life than just any other negative or violent activity in this that a young person can think of.
RLG support to the sports sector dates back to January, when the ICT provider co-sponsored the live airing of the last African Cup of Nations on Grts, making it possible for multitudes of football fans to watch the continent's prestigious football competition. This latest support to the country's grassroots football is part of the company's wider vision of economic empowerment by creating employment opportunities for Gambian youths through ICT.
The company discourages violence and encourages all these teams here to advocate for violence-free Nawatan season. As he was saying, this is the beginning of many corporate responsibility schemes which we aim to embark on, among others, including internship programs for students, music, arts, and culture.
We have a wide range of products, not just phones. We also have laptops. In the future, we look forward to having tablets and stuff. We use every opportunity to sell, right? Yeah, so we have a wide range of products. You're free to stop by our showroom, see what we have today, and also stop by, from time to time. Spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your fans. We know football teams usually have very, very big fan bases, so we want you to help us spread the word of RLG.
Financing the expenses of a team during a Nawatan season demands a lot, and with RLG lifting that burden off their soldiers, this could not have come at a better time, much to the delight of the officials of the three teams.
So really, we are really very much happy and very much grateful. And we also see that RLG is a team that also want to win. And I have seen champions here. We talk to Man City, Medina, Konbi, they are all champions, and we will assure you that we will continue and make sure we fly the RLG flag higher and higher. Thank you very much.
With the exciting summer football fiesta gripping the greater Banjul, there could not have been a better way to enter the Nawatan season than partnering with one of the country's leading ICT provider. All that is now expected of the three teams is to deliver the results on the pitch. And in RLG, behind them, they are a sort of a reliable force to lean on. Mohamed Jallo, GRT Sports.
And from sports, we move on to a quick reminder of our headlines making news. Works, Construction and Infrastructure Minister Balagaba Jahumpa and Kanifing Municipality Mayor Yankuba Koli today left the comfort of their offices to supervise works ordered by the head of state. Unidentified gunmen have opened fire on a UN convoy visiting a Damascus suburb to collect samples from the site of Wednesday's chemical weapons attack. And the safety of women in India has come to the fore once again following the gang rape of a young photojournalist in Mumbai. That brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to another newscast at 2200 hours. Enjoy our programs.
Baringolo barinju bellalo mbale duma wulole kono jam foni kan sala dami yalon ko akara ado nyemen dron nyi kara ado sain doku lalo ande por doku lalo dokar sol ilal falu ne sate mol ning makor bal so nyomay pour kana ka doko ke nyi mo kulde mu yalon ko ngafanya kara adote bawo kana jene sa jama do bonjang dami yalon ko doka sol la ko babe jang mbi fanan mo kulle kunna jang dimunta fe balde mu yalon ko abrado binde kan hanenga binde we kering ala nyemen mobile bijang do kala al fal bijang to Bakar Jana la mul bijang mu yalon ko nifan makashala do on kul bijang refugil bijang biran atleo kul be nyaton ka ko kulu nyaton ka kaje ko do ko ka nyama o kul be kering do ko be kering fanfan ngal to Bakar Jane ngalo isewota
on contenta Bakar
ndo ko be nyaade le nyinan karon sawol la kana jambar nyinan aljusubuta
yalo sawo san ning ala do ko be watila sawo san yantale ila do ko nyin ayirwa akono e fanu anu nyin kunko ya jamla kunko dem kandila kunko fula nyawla ngi wat ko an extension of kanila farm you understand so ko ko kan lay molde kunnaje to fana ngaje ko kan la ka do ko me jibi e fane refugees ani do bon kolu mo nga fana ngaje fana